What is up, y'all, and welcome back. So I'm sounding a little bit snuffy and stuffy, and that's why I didn't come on today. And I've been helping my friend, that her fiance passed, kind of go through things, you know, get rid of clothes and little things like that. So I've been a little stuffy, nothing big. I just got asthma, and then the weather. 1 minute it's snowing, and the next it's 60 degrees. So I couldn't pass this up. We were all in Monty's laughing around stories, and wow, this is interesting. So this is Meat Pies and Lies, and there's some interesting tidbits that I just couldn't pass up in this. So let's go ahead. We're going to start at the beginning. We're going to hit it on 1.5 speed. Sorry about my voice. Like I said, that's kind of why I've been trying to chill out, get my voice together, but let's go ahead, and this is quite a, I don't know what this, like, the last couple days have just been, like, the cringe era. She wore that flannel and those pants, the plaid pants, for days. The outfit before that she had on, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but you just had an STD. Like, how are you not, like, wanting to rinse that thing off every day? Like, have you even went back to the doctor to make sure it's gone? Like, I can't imagine. You guys are grown. I don't even have to keep going, but let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but she's not going to find, I mean, Pete and her are literally soulmates. Like, they literally are soulmates. Like, they both just grungy to the fullest, lazy as can be. But you'll see here in a minute at the end. So, I did a review of the Dairy Queen frozen hot chocolate. It is so good. Sorry, y'all, I told you I'm super stuffy. I had some wonton soup earlier, and then I've been sipping on this, so a little bit stuffy, but let's get to it, and let's just do it.
Work it, girl, shake that moneymaker. Me? Sam Smelly Maker? Thanks, Sam Smelly Maker. Oh, my hair.
Another thing is, dude, she has been just eating constantly lately. All day, every day, just constantly, just, it's healthy food. Dude, it doesn't, if you're eating 24 hours a day, it doesn't matter.
You can't eat after 8 p.m. because you get heartburn?
This is niet 11 p.m.
What?
I say this is niet 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So she's in this era of that, you know, it's home-cooked food, and so tonight she wanted him to make meat patties, so now that's kind of like her thing. Like, the other day she wanted pasta, she had to make pasta, so now it's kind of like her thing that whatever she's craving, she has him make, and it's still like, dude, it's still pasta, it's still carbs. Like, just because it's home-cooked food doesn't mean that you're going to lose weight and you're still not getting any exercise. Now, today, the coffee bees, I don't know if it was the coffee or what, but she seemed a little suspect to me in it. Very, very hyper, very rowdy. I don't know.
I don't know, exhaustion. That's okay. Canada land, Mama Grizz? Did you visit Sam and Day today? I think I'm gonna keep my cat stuff, like, I'm just gonna not talk about it anymore. At all.
So basically that's a no.
So you guys could just...
I think that she should rehome the cats. I know this might be unpopular opinion to some, but I don't want to keep repeating myself, but we all seen that Pete's pretty much stays up in his room. The room probably still hasn't been sanitized from his, animal had feline leukemia. He mentions that BBJ doesn't even come up there. Now, I don't know about you guys, but both the cats, for Sam looks absolutely greasy. The dander is just, you can see the white flakes. BBJ looks like she's getting smaller to me. And, like I told you guys, I'm allergic to cats, but I had cats, outdoor cats when I was young before, we realized that I was allergic to them. And if you're going home and, I know cats, throw up hairballs, that's the thing, but if you are coming home to vomit every day or every other day, something's going on. Now, I'm debating on to start reviewing a couple things. I know that pizza's boring, but some people, been calling him out, but I don't really like this thing of him calling the cat bulimic. I think it's a disgusting joke. I think it's just ridiculous. And it's like, oh, well, poor Pete's gets to slide through. You know what? Pete's is a grown man. I've mentioned this before. Pete said he thinks that he could be on the spectrum. And again, I'm not coming for anybody, but I don't believe that either of these two have been properly diagnosed. I think a lot of the things that Pete doesn't want to do is just sheer laziness. Just like when he wigged out the other day with the person about the battery thing that we were all laughing about. Oh, well, what do you know, guys? There was a tutorial on YouTube of how to change the battery. And my SpongeBob voice 3 months later... Sheer laziness. Sheer laziness. Just like that wax burner that lady got her for Halloween. The Scentsy. That thing stayed on all the time. I was watching an old video of hers. I think it was Lindsay with an A. It was back at BB's house. There was 2 candles burning. And the cats were just like... It was giving me anxiety. They were like regular candles back at the... And I'm like, dude, like, she just has no, like... I don't know, y'all. It's... Pete's just the jokes that he makes and thinks are funny. They're just so distasteful. And then this whole thing of getting suspended off Twitter. Dude, lame. Lame, lame, lame. If that's what you have to look forward to, is calling, people, you guys know, but lame, dude. Get out your bubble and figure out something. I'm not sitting here, trying to stick up for Chantal, but Pete's is a grown man. They're not together. He should not have to rely on YouTube to take care of him, the people, and make him feel bad. He set up a coffee account the other day. I guess it's like an account for, like, basically some kind of, I knew it was coming. He's like, oh, people are like, how are your finances? Oh, they're not good. Well, what do you think that's going to pull at people's heartstrings? There's a difference between helping people and he's got in his mind that either he's going to work at a comic book store or a library. Dude, sometimes you got to go out of your box. And then we were talking about, I think it was in Stories Monty's, where people have like, have you called back about your interview? He's like, no, that won't help. Dude, I knew at 16, 15, 17 years old that you call back. It shows incentive that you want, sorry guys, let me get a drink. That's why I told you guys I really wasn't going to come home, but this is prime time at the end of it and then some in the beginning. But, there's a million other people in the world looking for jobs. So who do you think they're going to pick? That person's like, well, I'll just wait for them to call back. Or the person that's like, hey, how are you doing? Have you made a decision? How'd my interview go? Okay, I was just calling back to check on and see if the position's been filled. He don't want a job, y'all. He don't want a job. He's seen those super chats pouring in on her stream, and he thought he was going to get that all the time. That's just not the case.
I know you love my cats. I love them too. They're fine. You guys know they're fine. No, damn you. I think that's a good choice. I think so too. It's just getting out of hand. They've literally been the same.
They've literally been the same. Okay, so Chantal is a veterinarian now that we've come to figure out. They can look fine on the inside. I hate to use this as an example, but I'm going to. Look at Timbit. Timbit looked fine and looked okay. And then a couple days later, the poor cat passed. And I do believe, in my opinion, that that cat should have been taken to the vet as well and seen if it was suffering at the end. Just because an animal looks fine doesn't mean that it's fine. And going home, like I said, not to repeat myself, cleaning up vomit every other day or every day, and then the whole cat box thing, I think these cats need rehomed. Pete's is not capable of taking care of the cats. 3 months to change a litter box is ridiculous. And I'm sorry, y'all were lucky that's not your house that you pay for, because I don't care what the litter says, you should not be flushing litter. Between you guys taking dumps, and Pete's was bragging about, that's disgusting, dude. That is absolutely gross. These two are a match made. Like I said, these two are soulmates, if you ask me. But, like I said, wait till the end of it. You know, this is a, 37, 38, about to be year old woman. Wait till you see, I know some of you guys have seen this, but wait till you see what happens at the end, and she just thinks it's cute and has her baby voice. But let's go in. We're going to get into this next part, and then we'll get basically to the end is where things go wild.
So, like, now they're mangy, now they're unkempt. Give me a break.
They look greasy,
One thing after
dude.
another. Cookie Puss! The title of this live reeled me back. Miss you, Queen. Thank you, Cookie Puss. I'll miss you too. Are you gonna come have some, or is...
I'm going to say this. This is another thing that I've said a million gazillion times. You guys know, like the other day when I ate that popcorn, that holiday crunch popcorn with the Captain Crunch berries, I was so embarrassed that I had kernels in my teeth. Why does she not buy olives that don't have pits in? Like tonight, towards the end, not to spoil it, she's eating pistachios, picking the shells out of her mouth. Dude, that is disgusting. You have been eating olives for years on here. Get olives without pits. If you enjoy the olives with the pits more, okay, eat them when you're not filming. But it's like, and I felt so embarrassed with the popcorn the other day, y'all. But like I said, there's things that I try to watch on here. You know, you guys know that I have narcolepsy and have a snack. So, excuse me, there's been trials and tribulations of, things that I'm like, okay, this is a bit too crunchy, or this is a bit too loud, or, the popcorn kernels. But get some olives without pits in them. God.
The one more, this one. This one.
What do you mean?
Which bit does she like more?
Oh,
This one.
but they're different.
I know, that's why banana or apple.
It's really good though. Meat pies. Hi, Stylish Irish Trish.
I make them with goat meat. Ooh.
Feeder channel.
Do you like goat meat?
KB, and if it happened while I was at work, when then? It could happen when I'm gone to the fucking store. It could happen when I go to the store.
It blows my mind that these people, you know, pay to get talked to like this. It absolutely blows my mind. And the crazy thing to me is, like, they'll say stuff to her, but it's like, dude, at the end of the day, she does not care about any of these people. She's laughing all the way to the bank with Natter. She's laughing all the way to the grocery store, all the way to the Chibas store, wherever else she wants to go. Like, it does not, it's all about the money. Like, you're going to hear, depending we pass it tonight, she's like, I'm just doing what I got to do to pass by. She's like, well, basically, that's all I've been doing. I don't really have anything creative. Dude, it shows lately. It blows my mind that people are watching her in a car eat every day. And it basically, if you think about it, it's all been about Natter and the cats lately. What else is going on? That's about all that's brewing. And old deadbeats. Old deadbeat Pete's. Deadbeat dad Pete's. And, you know, people, when Natter, you know what? Pete started talking, and again, I'm not trying to stick up for Natter, but Pete talks too. So, you can't, like, Pete's is a grown man. That is the problem here, that Pete's has been coddled his whole life. If Pete's cannot make it on his own, like I said the other day, then maybe he needs to get into a program, figure out something. But he is going to be screwed when she leaves him. But probably not, because all the people that will feel bad for him on the internet will save him. But then what is he going to do next month for rent? Then he's going to have to depend on the internet? Get into a program. Get help if you need to get help.
I'm not going to even be addressing your comment, Patsy, period. Cookie Puss, thank you for the super chat. Natter, have Natter say Cookie Puss.
Who's that?
It's one of my followers.
Cookie Puss. Hi, Cookie Puss.
I'm basically not allowed to be away from my home at all. Like, or for what, an hour a day? Is that acceptable for you? Like, will that cause you to be more kind to my cat?
Chantal, that's not what they're saying. Last week you were barely home at all. Pete does not take care of the cats. He just busted out the other day and said the litter box wasn't changed for 3 months. And the funny thing is, the lease is in his name. You would think that somebody would be sitting here thinking about, if they start using the restroom everywhere else, then we're not going to get deposit back. The deposit's probably already gone. Because I've seen you numerous times. Oh, Sam, as he's literally scratching the carpet up. Oh, Sam. I've seen numerous times. I apologize, guys. See, this is why I didn't want to come on. My voice is so just like...
days. I'm not gone for days. Ever.
Yeah, you were last week. Come on. Why do you lie so much, man?
Except for Toronto. But like I said, I won't be talking
about it. And the Beats is talking about when he gets a job, he's going to get another cat. Okay, well, how do you plan on getting its food? Because we see you ordering food if you don't have TV dinners. How are you going to get... let me guess, the internet's going to pay for the vet. Okay. I'm sorry. You guys know. I will show them to you right now, literally. Look at that. They have a little mat. That's Simon's bowl. Sugar has her own feeder, but she drinks out of that water. But look at that. There's a bed with another pillow under it that I just got. Sugar's got an orthopedic bed. They each have 2 blankets. Like, come on now. Like, I've said this numerous times. Like, this blanket right here, I have my other blanket underneath here. This blanket is for when they, want to come up here and lay down. But animals don't choose you You choose them to live with you. Get rid of the cats. Give them to somebody that's going to take care of them, because obviously Pete's... Look at that. Now, Simon's bull was obviously pulled up for the 90s, but look at that. A wet piece of cardboard with food that had looked like it'd been piled up and piled up. That's sheer laziness. And like I said, if Pete's ain't, oh, I'm going to get another cat when I get a job. Dude, your last cat suffered and you properly weren't feeding and watering it. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to animals. I don't.
My cats are fed, they're taken care of.
Are they?
And it's quite frankly my business from here on out. If we can't handle a lot, well, you know what to do.
Here's what you don't understand. You've made these cats a big part of your channel. Oh, bitty, CBJ. They have plenty of treats. Just you squeaking and squilling at them and to feed them handfuls of copious treats when you get home. That's not love. That is not love. Those dogs have an advent calendar. They're on day 2. And there was 2 treats in 1 pack, and they got 1 each. I didn't even open the other envelope. Treats do not equal love. Pete's does the same thing. Oh, when Timbit, oh, we got to get its treat. No, dude, like, and some of those treats, like, I am very careful what I feed my animals. Sorry, y'all. This thing is spectacular. Alright, so there's a part that we're waiting on here, and it should be coming up. If not, I'll fast forward. But the good old ring comes into play. And it's pretty funny how it all pans out. Let's keep going. She was in the car eating earlier, and I was like, or was it yesterday?
I love the bro. Goat meat?
Really?
Oh.
Like minced goat meat or?
It's with chicken.
Like, her eating, like, this is what she doesn't understand. Like, they were in the car, was it today or yesterday? And somebody in the chat was like, dude, close your mouth. And she's like, it's hard. And Natter's like, no, it's not. Like, you don't, Chantal, you are almost 40 years old. I don't know if you find it cute, quirky, funny. It's repulsive. I have family and friends when I'm sitting here doing my notes and people that are around me, they're like, oh, Kaya, turn it down, the smacking. It is not cute. It is not cute. It is not funny. It is not quirky. It's just like no man, no woman wants to, dude, you're almost 40. Like this, it's not cute. Like, I don't know what it is this week. Like, it's just really, like, I've been helping my friend, like I said, and it's just, like, I've been watching this, and it's, like, it blows my mind that this chick just, she gives zero about anything. Her car had ketchup packets down by the gas pedal and the brake. She just does not take care of anything. And I get it, you guys. Like I said, I have severe depression, PTSD, panic and anxiety disorder. I get that, you know, things happen, but I've never seen somebody that just doesn't, like, her and Pete's just, they're like, oh, my bathroom's crusty. It blows my mind. Like, it's gross. And sorry to pause again. You know, look, there's a broom back there. And I mean, you know, call Natter what it will or what you want. You know, I know some of you guys, but You gotta admit this dude is 100 times cleaner than her. He asked her to wipe the table the other day. She swept the crumbs on the floor. Look at the last spot she had with BB. How many times? And then she refused to go towards the end of the breakup to take the cats out the house because they wanted to spray the house again. Remember when she had to go to the hotel and they sprayed? When you live in an apartment complex or even have just houses right beside of you, you have to worry about things. She just does not care about anything. And it's like, what kind of partner are you going to find? You're not going to find, like, Pete's. Pete's is the only person that I've seen around her that lives like she does give zero you-know-whats.
Really?
Sorry.
I think you used it from there. Well, there's part of yours maybe.
They need a microphone when they're... You can barely hear, because the kitchen's wider in there and the echo. Adder's cut off.
Is it Colorado? Yeah, it's really nice there.
How do
I agree.
you know?
Turtlenecks for people with necks. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. You wear it as a chin neck.
What's that?
Her cats are old and they look effing beautiful. It's all in your head, guys. All in your head.
It's all in,
100%.
it's all in your head, Chantal. Just like Timbit. Just like Timbit. Timbit looked all right, and what everybody was saying, oh, I wonder if Timbit's in pain. And literally days later, I don't know, like, who you're trying to reassure. You're like yourself or everybody else or both.
We love turtles.
Look at that. Like, dude, get a napkin.
Let's do some more laundry.
She just wiped her hand on her shirt.
Hi, Jackie and Elena. Yes, change the litter. I know.
I can't imagine my people being like, Kaya, I think it's time to do laundry. You guys heard me, and thank you for everybody that helped. And even thank you for the comments, the thumbs up. You guys heard, like, I was so frustrated when I didn't have a washer. It was driving me crazy. And they literally had to be like, let's do some more laundry. Just like when she's at her house, Chantal, while we're sitting here streaming, you should go put in a load. You seen Pete's the one day, come dumped, here, get your crap out the dryer. And then you guys, when she overstuffed the dryer yesterday, or the washer, I was just appalled. How are the clothes going to get clean if they're overstuffed? And again, I'm not trying to, talk about her size, but her clothes are bigger, not to be mean. You cannot put 5-6 pairs of pants and a couple sweaters and towels. She's like, oh, the Egyptian towel. Like, dude, do you ever wonder, Chantal, does his family just, like, watch this? Like, do you ever really wonder that? Like, if this relationship, we like to pretend over here. Like, do you ever wonder, does his family watch this? Like, oh, let's just see, who Natter's dating, or, just who Natter's hanging out with. Dude, you just wiped your hands on your shirt. You licked your fingers. You're talking with your mouth, like...
Oh, sorry, you're like on the picture.
You just wipe it on your pants, but it'll be all right.
BBJ looks like a bad bitch, both spots and all. I agree. Doesn't she? Oh my god, yes. Oh, what a cleaning to do.
Oh my god.
Eh?
We have a lot of cleaning to do.
I think it'll be a late night, guys. What's happening?
I mean,
Well,
Natter chews with his mouth closed.
And my cat's health is my business. Especially after people have called animal services twice and they've cleared my name, they've cut me out of the file, they've come and looked at the cats, they've felt BB Junes, and this wasn't that long ago. So
Chantal, you have created all of this. Every situation that you have going on in your life right now, you have created all this. It blows my mind when I read her chat and people are like, I feel so sorry. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a drink. I feel so sorry for... No, dude. Chantal, and you need to thank Yaba for the lies, for the title. You've created this whole mess that you're in. Do you think I like going to the doctor? No. I don't get a door prize when I go there. I just told y'all the other day. My caseworker, my counselor's about to be gone. Like, nobody wants to do half these things. Just like the other day. She's like, oh, I got to take pizza to the grocery store. Do I need anything? You know, daggone well, at some point in time, when you get into a fight with Natter, once you buy a couple things to save back, buy a couple things that, you know, that are going to be good, or you can take them back over to Natter's, but you'll just waste money ordering gas station snacks or Lockmas or whatever at the time being. McDonald's, Score Flurries. Like, just like the shit with Amber Lynn the other day and the McDonald's $15 pop. Oh, well, I'm intuitive eating. Get out of here, dude. Intuitive eating is how you got yourself in this mess. Intuitive eating, I said this before, is for people that need to lose a little bit of weight. Not 200-300 pounds. Listening to their body and listening to their mind is how they've got into this mess. Amber Lynn, intuitive eating. So you intuitively ordered a freaking large Diet Coke. Dude, get out of here. Just because it's diet, it's still not good for you. It's straight up syrup. It's a joke, dude. It cracks. Like, Amber Lynn is that shit is a joke to me anymore. Y'all see, unless I'll cover like little bits and pieces mixed in with certain stuff, but it is a joke. Trolling joke. Well, you know what? The joke's on you. You might have a couple bucks in your pocket, but you couldn't pay me to be stuck in my house and not be able to take my dogs for a walk. Excuse me, you guys. My voice sounds terrible. I apologize.
just can it, because I'm going to start blocking people who are annoying about it.
Are you?
Because it's fucking stupid, like, at this point. Like, go buy a cat, worry about your own cat then. It's not a crime, it's not neglect, not to be around your cats 24/7. Okay? Thank you.
She is just so rude and smug.
She's 19. I'm not gonna, even if I'm sorry. If she has cancer at this age, I'm not getting her chemotherapy. So I really don't know what...
Okay, so here's the deal. This chafe might tell. Per se, she does have kind of something. Cancer, you know, just whatever. You what, you gonna leave her like Pete's cat? In the middle of the daytime? Using the restroom on herself and what, had a seizure? What was it? Do you want him to suffer? We might have to make a part 2 to this, y'all. And let me grab a cough drop or something.
That's gonna do at 19. Sorry, I mean, what? She's not suffering. She can still...
You don't
fine.
know that.
The vet even said she looks fine for her age.
The vet said when, Chantal? The vet said what, 2 years ago?
Can it? Like, it's just fucking stupid.
Your attitude is stupid.
Sam is... He's gonna be 5? Yes. And Deep Throat, I said she's gonna get one soon. Period. This month.
So you can drive to Toronto. It's like, it's just the sheer laziness is really what it boils down to. It boils down to she's got to put them in their little carriers, if they even have one anymore. She probably left them at BB's. It just boils down to, you know, it's something that she has to do. I don't necessarily think it's about the money, because we all know that Vegan for Life gave her the money and she refused to give it back, which that's foul to me. You know, if it was a regular super chat, okay, cool, I get it. But if somebody gave you something specifically to, like, I think that was foul. Now, am I saying that vegan, like, dude, she just bragged about making $12K that month, so, you know, maybe a silly decision in my eyes, but the chick was nice enough to give it to you. If you weren't going to do it, you should have given it back. But I guess lesson learned.
Baby, I don't need you to keep tabs on my vet when I go to the effing vet. That's the thing. I know, tis easy. I'm just gonna ignore these people, I guess. It's just a baby boys. Yep, Sarah, now I'm being secretive because just like that, if I feel like people are, it's just being too invasive, I don't mind sharing my life, but if it just becomes to the level of harassment, I'm just gonna not talk about that subject anymore.
Harassment.
Okay?
Chantal, you open up all these can of worms yourself. Everything that gets discussed is things that you've discussed. Your cats were a big part of your channel. Look at this smut. Like, I don't know how these people pay money to get yelled at. You have got me. No, ma'am. You are not talking to me any old crazy way, and I am not paying you to do it. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I think everyone can agree with that. Very profile. No, people can talk about it, but I'm just saying, you can shut up about that thing now because I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I mean, I've addressed it to death. There's drama where there's no drama, basically. That's how it is. List of acceptable topics? Well, things I've said I don't want to talk about are not on there.
Exactly. Like, just like earlier, she's like, what are the video ideas? Dude, they make your emojis. They make your holiday community tab things. Like, what do you, like, it still blows my mind that she puts zero effort in. Like, I don't get it. I've never seen anything like it.
We can move on.
Oh, and thank you guys. A couple of you guys have sent me some really cool Christmas things that you've made. Different like little thumbnails and funny things. Thank you guys so much. I'm not going to lie to you. I am a bit behind on emails, but I do read everything. I do check out everything, and you guys are so freaking creative. There's a couple of you I want to get back with and see if it's okay to share them with everybody, or we can use them as a thumbnail, because there's a couple holiday ones that you guys made that are fantastic.
I've been berated enough. You're a horrible pet owner. You're a piece of shit. And there's like actual pets starving and cold and being actually abused. While Sam lays on his back, fat as a freaking seal.
Fat as a seal. So to her, because Sam is fat, that's another thing that I noticed when I was watching this. So to her, in her mind, that Sam is fat, that equals that he's healthy. That's not how it works, Chantal. You guys know I've said this a million times too. I personally, yes, Sam is a fluffy cat. Yes, he is a thicker hair cat, but I do think Sam is overweight. Now, on the other hand, I do think that BBJ looks like she's gotten smaller. And again, they both kind of have like a greasy... If you notice next time when Chantal pets Sam, his hair, it just looks very greasy in my opinion. And again, these are my opinions.
Oh, yummy.
Okay, so check that out. That's something that I wanted to cover. Let's go back a minute. So, did you see that? He hands her the meat pies and they're wrapped up in saran wrap. Watch this. Now, I think we're going to make part 2, you guys. I'm going to go get a cough drop and get right to the other point in the beginning. And then I know right where we want to go to the end. The middle is just the same old rigmarole. But, let's go back a second and look. When he hands her the meat pies, he doesn't say, you know, here, put them in the fridge. Here you go.
Oh, or not on there. I think we can move on. I've been berated enough. You're a horrible pet owner. You're a piece of shit. And there's like actual pets starving and cold and being actually abused. While Sam lays on his back, fat as a freaking seal.
Watch this.
Oh, higher. Oh, Yummy.
Still have.
Look.
This bit was wrong because I'm not eating anymore.
I'm good. These will be like, guys, we're going to bees. Thanks for making them. They were really, really good. They were better. They tasted healthier too. Homemade healthy.
They tasted healthier too. Oh my God. Chantal, they're dough. They are dough. Either way you look at it, from the restaurant, home, they are dough, they are carbs. This whole thing that she has, that it's mind-blowing. Yes, some things are a couple less calories making them at home, but it's still dough. When you ask, what do you say, Chantal? Piasta? When you still eat piasta at home or you eat piasta in a restaurant, it is still a carb. It is still pasta. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go grab a cough drop, blow my little nose, and I will see you back for part 2. So what we're going to do is catch the beginning of the ring debacle, and then we're going to go to the end. It gets pretty interesting. Now, remember, like I said, look, see the meat pies.
They were really, really good. They were better. They were.
Now, you said they were good a little bit ago, but now they're better.
And cold and being actually abused. While Sam lays on his back.
Okay, look.
Fat as a freaking seal. Oh, higher. Oh, yummy.
Still have. This bit was wrong because I'm not eating anymore.
I'm good. These will be like, guys.
You can take them home with you. Okay, y'all. Thumbs up. I'm going to go grab a cough drop, blow my little good old nose, and maybe put a little bit of ice and some water, and I will see you back for part 2. So thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. My name is Kaya. Sorry if you're new. Little bit, like I said, it's been snowing, raining, 60 degrees, snowing, raining, 60 degrees. So my poor little sinuses and my asthma is not doing the greatest. So I love you guys. Come back for part 2. And thank you guys so much for bearing with me. What did I do? Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay, I'll see you guys back. Oh, what did I do? Okay, it was like a weird half screen. Thank you so much for bearing with me. You know, sometimes I take a day or 2 off. Like I said, you know, really was there for my friend last night. And, you know, kind of, it's hard when you lose somebody. You know, sometimes you want to keep some possessions, but you know, sometimes you just, you know, when their tennis shoes and, excuse me, things are laying around, their hats and different things, you know, sometimes it's easier to box some things up and just, you know, so thank you guys so much for always being, you know, bearing with me, and I'll see you guys back in a minute. Have a great day, great night, hit that thumbs up, make sure you're still subscribed, leave a comment, even if it's emoji, and I will see you back for part 2. Kaya is out.